sure do love bright lights. I don't know about you. It reminds me of Matthew chapter 17. This is titled Sunlight Poured from His Face. 6 days later, 3 of them saw that glory. Jesus took Peter and the brothers, James and John, and led them up a high mountain. His appearance changed from inside out, right before their eyes. Sunlight poured from his face. His clothes were filled with light. Then they realized that Moses and Elijah were deep in conversation with him. Peter broke in. Master, this is a great moment. What would you think if we built 3 memorials here on the mountain? One for you, one for Moses, and one for Elijah. While he was going on like this, a light, radiant cloud enveloped them, and sounded from the deep in the cloud a voice.
This is my son, marked by love. Focus on my delight. Listen to him.
When the disciples heard it, they fell flat on their face, scared to death. But Jesus came over and touched them. Hey, don't be afraid. When they opened their eyes and looked around, all they saw was Jesus and only Jesus. Coming down the mountain, Jesus swore to them. Hey, don't breathe a word to anyone about what you've seen. After the Son of Man is raised from the dead, you're free to talk. The disciples, meanwhile, were asking questions. Why do religion scholars say Elijah has to come first? Jesus answered, Elijah does come and get everything ready. I'm telling you, Elijah has already come. But they didn't know him. When they saw him, they treated him like dirt. In the same way, they were about to treat the Son of Man. And that's when the disciples realized that all along, Jesus had been talking about John the Baptizer. At the bottom of the mountain, they were met by a crowd of waiting people. As they approached, a man came out of the crowd and fell to his knees begging. Master, have mercy on my son. He goes out of his mind and suffers terribly, falling into seizures. Frequently, he's fallen into fire, other times the river. I brought him to your disciples, but they could do nothing. So when Jesus says, what a generation. No sense of God. No focus to your lives. How many times do I have to go over these things? How much longer do I have to put up with this? Bring the boy here. He ordered the afflicting demon out. Gone. From that moment, the boy was well. When the disciples had Jesus off to themselves, they asked, why couldn't we throw it out? Because you're not yet talking to God seriously. The simple truth is that if you had a mere kernel of faith, a mustard seed say, you could tell a mountain, move, and it would move. There is nothing you wouldn't be able to tackle. As they were regrouping in Galilee, Jesus told them that the Son of Man is about to be betrayed to some people who want nothing to do with God. They will murder him. And 3 days later, he's going to be raised alive. The disciples felt scared to death. When they arrived in Capernaum, the taxman came to Peter and asked, does your teacher pay taxes? Peter said, of course! But as soon as they're in the house, Jesus confronted them. Simon, what do you think? When a king levies taxes, who pays? His children or his subjects? He answered, his subjects. Then the children get off free, right? But so we don't upset them needlessly, go down to the lake, cast a hook, pull in the first fish that bites. Open its mouth and you'll find a coin. Take it and give it to the taxman. It'll be enough for both of us. So, this is the grand The reality is, we give to Caesar what is Caesar's, and we give to God what is God's, to keep up the positive.